Yuji did not suffer more than Megumi. Megumi suffered more than Yuji. It doesn't take a scientist or a goddamn genius to, believe this fact. Because Megumi had family. Megumi had loved ones. Megumi had someone who was close to his blood. Megumi had someone with his own blood, okay? It was his sister. He lived his whole life, okay? His whole life of being a jujutsu sorcerer to protect his sister. His whole, point of being a jujutsu sorcerer. His whole point of, trying so hard and just living a goddamn difficult life was to protect his sister, was to save his sister from, going through a similar road as he did. He did not want his sister to go to that road, okay? He obviously, he obviously knew that this road was not a road for someone he loved. He wanted his loved ones to be protected. He wanted his loved ones to be comfortable. He wanted his loved ones to be happy as possible. Not like him. He was not happy. He was broken. He was, treated very harshly in his life. He had no luck. His father left him behind. His mother died when he was born. Okay? So just think about this, all the stuff that I just said, and compare it to what Yuji had in his life. He never saw his mother. He never saw his dad. So therefore, there was no love for his dad or mom. He never knew those people. Okay? So he had nothing to lose. He had nothing to, to be depressed about. Yeah? He just, his life was just living with his grandfather. His whole life was that. I understand that when you think about other people having their moms and their dad together and you having none, you're gonna be upset, you're gonna cry. But that doesn't that doesn't age well, man. That feeling, that sadness goes away quickly because you're used to it, okay? This is how your life is. But Megumi, when he was growing up, he knew that he had a father, and at the time he believed that his father was still alive, and he knew that his father left him behind. So that is more salt on the wound. Yeah, that just makes it worse. And he knew that his mother died because of giving birth to him. So, and he knew that he had a sister to protect. So there's just so much more pressure on Megumi compared to Yuji. You must understand that, okay? And obviously, you're not gonna tell me that losing a grandfather is anything close to losing your sister. Come on, man. Losing your grandfather is bad, but losing your sister is the baddest of the bad, is the worst of the worst. Come on, bro. That's your sibling. So, let's see. Megumi. Yeah, so that's basically the starting point of it. The starting point of saying Megumi suffered more than Yuji. But let's go ahead, because there's a lot more to cover. So, after becoming a jujutsu sorcerer, Yuji suffered endlessly. Yuji suffered endlessly. I'm gonna be honest with you, because Yuji did suffer a lot. Yeah? Yuji was going to be executed. Yuji was going to be, put down for good, just because he wanted to save Megumi after retrieving the finger, which he didn't. In the end, it was because of him that Megumi got possessed by Sukuna. But that's not directly his fault. So anyways, Yuji killed a lot of people. If being Sukuna's vessel, Sukuna took over him and killed maybe millions of people in Shibuya. So that's obviously there is obviously a lot to, to handle. That's obviously a lot to endure. And then his stuff with Mahito, which was the worst part of his journey. Mahito was just someone that, made Yuji change. Yuji did not change because of Sukuna. Yuji changed because of Mahito, So that's all in the anime. And for you manga, for you people who haven't read the manga, for you people who are not aware of what's gonna happen in the manga, this is your warning. Please, I'm gonna be talking about spoilers. So let's go ahead. After Yuji killing all those people because of Sukuna, and after Mahito dying because of Kenjaku, Yuji went on a path to improve himself, to do his homework, to just forgive himself. He tried his hardest to protect as many people as possible. He tried his hardest to save as many people as possible because of what he did earlier in the Shibuya incident. And he was just if he thought himself as guilty and he wanted to die, and he thought he deserved to die. So yeah, he went on a path of redemption. So basically he was trying to redeem himself. He was trying to undo all the bad things he did. With respect to him, he is such a good character. I do not hate Yuji at all. I just hate the people who always say that Yuji is better than Megumi, or try to compare the two and shit on Megumi. I just hate those people, alright? So that's for clearing all the bad thoughts you may have about me. Yuji tried his best to not hurt anybody. That was until Sukuna took over Megumi, and obviously that is not Yuji's fault. Yuji's role in making people suffer ended there. As soon as Sukuna switched to Megumi, Yuji was not anymore guilty of any effect, of any crimes. He was not guilty of it. It was Sukuna. So it was Megumi's turn to suffer more, just like Yuji did, but worse. Let me get to it. Let's see. And yeah, I was thinking about this every day when people said Yuji had to endure all the things that Sukuna did. Well, Sukuna killed all those people with fighting Mahoraga. Okay, and who summoned Mahoraga? Megumi. So Megumi was responsible for the massacre of Shibuya as well, in a way, So obviously he had to endure a lot of pain as well, but he endured it very easily because he was used to it. He was jujutsu sorcerer for his whole life. He knew that being a jujutsu sorcerer is not being a hero, but trying your best to save people and trying your best to just avoid consequences. So he knew that, and he endured it very easily because he knew that it was Sukuna in the end of the day. Just wanted to point out. So Yuji, after he saw Sukuna taking over Megumi, go through a very, very, very bad time. He wasn't having a good time in those moments. But Megumi was having the worst time of his of his whole life, because Sukuna took over him. Sukuna was going to do very bad things. Megumi almost defeated a 15-finger Sukuna at controlling his body when Sukuna was slashing Yuji. And just because of the fact that Sukuna was going to kill Yuji, Megumi lowered his cursed energy output. So see, Megumi is really a hero. Like, Megumi is really a good guy. For all you people that say, yeah, he's gonna turn into an evil person. No, he's gonna either fight the bad or die by fighting the bad. Okay, so just keep that in your mind. I don't think he's gonna turn evil. I don't think he's ever something like that. There's no reason for him to turn evil. He's much mature than that. He's much more wise than that. Okay, yeah. And I know that he's probably gonna lose his mind because of the unlimited, but no, man, come on. After taking all those unlimited voids to the head, and after taking all those trauma, he still says that, he doesn't want to live. So that means he doesn't want to do bad things by living. So he doesn't want to live, and he doesn't want to do anything, basically. So that's not being a bad man, being a bad person. So yeah, Sukuna was going to kill Yuji, and Megumi lowered his cursed energy output to the point that he was going to take control. But I guess Sukuna was still a lot more powerful when it came to resistance. Soul against soul, Megumi's soul and Sukuna's soul. So yeah, he was still a lot more powerful. But damn, Megumi put a lot of work. He lowered his cursed energy output to 10%. Damn, man. Like, Megumi, after seeing his sister turn into a monster, and and all the works he did for her to be safe get just cut into pieces, he has still managed to fight Sukuna. That is elite. That is epic performance. That is epic performance, man. Come on. So I'm gonna go and talk about the suffering Megumi had to go through after he saw his sister and after Sukuna took over. So basically, Sukuna took over him, hurt his best friends, hurt Yuji, make fun of Yuji, hurt Maki, killed his sister, killed his sensei, killed his comrades. God damn, when did ever Sukuna kill someone that close to Yuji when he was in Yuji's body? Never, ever. Okay. So after seeing that his sister turned into a monster, after seeing his sister was no longer available, after seeing his sister just getting possessed by someone in the ancient times, like, seriously, man, that is just garbage. That is just, damn, that is so bad. That is so sad. Like, seeing your sister get, seeing your sister's soul get stolen, literally get stolen by somebody that you never knew existed, by somebody that you never want to know about, that you never wish to exist. Wow, I don't know how to describe that feeling. God damn, Megumi, Jesus. If you guys are still like, yeah, get up and do your job, you jujutsu, get the fuck out of here. Understand the situation first, and then talk your bullshit. Alright? Megumi did anything from the moment he was born, from the moment that Gojo met him when he was a child. He did all of the hard work, all of the beat ups, all of the torment. He endured all of that because he didn't want his sister to get hurt. He didn't want his sister to end up in a path like him. And god damn, look at that, his sister gets possessed. Wow. After going into a coma, his sister gets possessed. Damn, man, I feel so bad for Sumiki now. Jesus. So after just seeing his sister get possessed, and after saying, yeah, goodbye, good night, I am your sister, after just slapping Megumi with a reality checkpoint and just leaving his heart broken, Sukuna took over him and left his body, left his soul shattered. Okay, left his soul incapable of taking over his own body. He killed his sister in the most brutal and in the most carnageable way. Like, he killed his sister with his own hands. He killed his sister with Megumi's abilities, just to make Megumi, face the fact that it was his body, it was his hands, it was his technique that killed his sister. He did all of that. He lived in such a difficult life to not let anybody hurt his sister, and in the end he was the one who hurt his own sister. Godly, man. It's terrible. It's literally the worst thing you can even dream of, let alone face it in reality. And after just it's tanking. After tanking that much of trauma, he goes to fight Sukuna. Not Sukuna. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong? He goes to fight Gojo, his own sensei, or his father figure, whatever you want to call him. He goes to fight one of the closest people to him in his whole life. One of the people who adopted him. One of the people who, wished the best for him. One of the people who he looked upon and was inspired by, got killed by his own hands. God damn. There's no words to describe that much of pain, that much of trauma, that much of heartbreak. Jesus. Sukuna, you're a menace, man. You're seriously a menace. I don't think anybody suffered more than Megumi by Sukuna's hands. No one, not even Yuji. Come on, that's out of the debate. Just me saying all the things I had to say in this video. I made that out of the debate. Come on, bro. Just understand it. It's very easy. You can see how much trauma. Like, oh my goodness. I forgot to mention the bath. God. The mention of the bath of the pure evil, pure darkness. He forced Megumi's body to swim in the goddamn blood of cursed spirits. Jesus, gross, just gruesome. Godly. Please, somebody save Megumi. Oh my god, bro. He doesn't deserve to live like this. God damn it. He suffered more than anyone to live a good life. God damn. Oh man. I am speechless. Just talking about this subject, I am speechless. Wow. After killing his sensei by his own hands, he goes on a rampage to kill the comrades, to kill the people who are coming to save him. God damn it. At this point, Megumi should be dead. Megumi's brain should be just... Damn, Megumi's brain should be fried. Wow. So I don't blame him after saying I can't live in it. I have had enough. So you get it now? Because I took a lot of trauma just explaining it to you, man. So please, for the sake of me, please understand the fact that Megumi suffered more than anyone, and Megumi is right when he says he's had enough. Please. Thank you for watching.